Hi, this is Priscilla Ivler at Stampin' Amigos. I made this card last week, and I wanted to show you tonight how I made this beautiful background. It's almost like a one-sheet wonder, and it's very, very easy to do, but it comes out looking so pretty, especially for fall. And I like to call it pouncing with plastic wrap because that is literally all you do. So let me show you what I did. I'm going to start with a piece of very vanilla cardstock. This is 5.5 by 8.5, so a half size. And I took some plastic wrap. I'm using Glad cling wrap here, but any kind of saran wrap will do. And I just kind of bunched it up into a little ball. And then I took a clothespin and put it on the top to just make a little pouncer. So let's start with crushed curry, and I've got one here, and you just dip it in the ink and pounce it all over your page. Do it multiple times all over. Don't worry what it looks like. It's going to actually come out looking very pretty. So you pounce all over, adding a little more color here and there. And when you have it kind of filled in the way you like it, we're going to go on to the next color, where we'll use Cajun Craze. And we're going to do the same thing. I have a new piece of plastic wrap though. And we're just going to now pounce all over and fill in some of those blank spaces and get some deeper color around your cardstock. What was really cool about this is that it almost looks like autumn leaves. So the fact that I made a fall card kind of came together very nicely. And finally, we do the same thing with our old olive ink. One more piece of plastic wrap. And every card will look a little different because you're just kind of putting this color all over it. And the plastic wrap kind of takes on little wrinkles, and as you use it, becomes a little bit more, I guess, dense, and it just fills in that color really nicely. Once you're done and have your background, we're going to use one, as I had done here, for the back of my card, so therefore, or the background of my card. So therefore what I did was I cut this, so it's I picked the side that I liked best, and I cut the 4 to 5.25 inches. And I've got one right here. So this is going to end up being our background of the card. And then you're going to have a piece left over. There'll be a little bit, it's actually a little bigger than this. I had cut this down, but just to give you an idea of what I'm doing with it, I'm going to use the Vintage Leaves stamp set, which is still current in the annual catalog. And we're going to use some Versamark ink, and we will be stamping our leaves. I started with the largest one, and I'm just going to stamp that right here. And I'm going to leave the block in place while I get my next one. And the reason for that is because Versamark ink is clear, so you can't see where you stamped, and I don't want to overlap them. But I'm trying to save some of this paper for some other pieces. So I'll do this one right here, and I'll leave that block in place. And then I will do my last leaf, and I will do that right up here. And once I've got that done, I'm going to take this and cover it with this beautiful new copper embossing powder, one of my favorites. And when that's all ready to go, in fact, I'll just do this right now. We're going to heat emboss that. And here we go. And you'll get to see this beautiful copper color come up. Here it comes. I think you can see that. This is giving you the color in the background with the copper over it, so you have that little bit of fall leaf color in the back with the copper on the top. Very classy, very, very pretty. When that's done, you'll take your leaflet framelets and cut these out. And once again, magic video. I happen to have some right here. To make my card, I took my largest layering oval framelets, this one here, and I just cut it out of the beautiful copper foil. I use that then on the background of my card. This was adhered to a piece of Cajun Craze. And I took my leaves. This one was just adhered using snail adhesive. I did leave the stem up. And then I took dimensionals and just placed the others here. I made a little banner, again embossing it with the copper, and just kind of stuck that behind there. And then I used this little mini pine cone that I tied on there with some linen thread. Because you had some pieces left over, I used the little strips that were left for the inside of my card, as well as to decorate my envelope. So I hope you liked my fall card, and will try some pouncing with plastic wrap yourself. Come visit me at priscillastamps.blogspot.com. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.